Ukraine T-64BV tank vs Russia T-72B3 tank. In the Russia-Ukraine conflict that started in February 2022, we could not see a lot of tank combat because most of the time these are destroyed by anti-tank weapons or artillery fire. Recently, a video was published on social networks showing a Ukrainian T-64BV tank destroying by direct fire a T-72B3 from the Russian army. In the Russian-Ukraine War 2022, the main battle tanks are mainly used as fire support for the infantrymen or to conduct urban operations. The traditional military doctrine says that tanks are supposed to be supported by dismounted infantry, artillery support, and air support. Tanks also need open space to be able to engage targets over long distances. In the conflict in Ukraine, the Russian army understood the weakness of the tanks in the face of new anti-tank weapons, able to penetrate current modern armor including ERA, explosive reactive armor, and also of carrying out attacks from above. The turret roof is often less armored than other parts of a tank. Another new threat for the tank is the drones, which are widely used by Russian and Ukrainian armed forces to drop small explosive charges or mortar shells over armored vehicles or tanks. All these new threats force the main battle tanks to be less exposed, and it then becomes only support for the infantry, contrary to the combat doctrines. In this article, Team explains the combat capabilities of the Ukrainian T-64BV tank versus the Russian T-72B3 tank. The T-64 is a main battle tank that was developed in Ukraine at the Kharkiv transport machine. It was the first tank to have a three-man crew due to the integration of an automatic loading system for the main gun. The first T-64 entered into service with the Russian army in 1966. The T-64 MBT has a similar layout to the T-72 but is armed with a 125mm 2A26M2 smoothbore gun with a vertical ammunition stowage system, while the T-72 and T-80 are armed with a 125mm 2A46 gun with horizontal ammunition feed system. The 2A26 is able to fire rounds able to penetrate up to 440mm of armor at a distance of 2,000 meters. The T-64BV is an improved version of the T-64 which is fitted with a new hull and turret armor that incorporates Contact 1, explosive reactive armor, which covers the glacis plate, the forward part of the turret front, sides and roof, and hull sides extending to the 5 road wheels. The cannon has a sighted range out to 4,000 meters using the day sight and 800 meters using the night sight. It can also fire AT-8 Sosna anti-tank guided missiles at a maximum firing range of 4,000 meters. The suspension of the T-64 is unique and consists on each side of 6 small dual-road wheels with the drive sprocket at the rear, idler at the front and 4 track return rollers which support the inside of the double-pin track. The wheel stations are provided with a hydraulic shock absorber. The T-64BV is motorized with a diesel liquid-cooled engine 5 TDF developing 700 horsepower. At 3,000 revolutions per minute coupled to a hydraulically assisted transmission with 7 forward and 1 reverse gear. It can run at a maximum road speed of 45 km per hour with a maximum cruising range of 600 km. The Russian T-72B3 is armed with an updated 125mm 2A45M5 smoothbore cannon which can fire modern APST projectiles. The tank is equipped with a new stabilizer, updated fire control computer and Sosna-U stabilized panoramic day and thermal sight offering more accuracy for the main gun. The cannon has a maximum fire range of 5,000 meters during day and night. The T-72B3 keeps the original design of the first version of the T-72 but it is fitted with Contact 5 explosive reactive armor on the turret and glacis plate. The Contact 5 is the second generation of Russian-made explosive reactive armor. The T-72B3 is motorized with a V84-1 diesel engine, developing 840 horsepower. Coupled to a hydraulically assisted transmission with 7 forward and 1 reverse gears. It can run at a maximum road speed of 70 km per hour with a maximum cruising range of 500 km. The torsion bar suspension of T-72B3 on each side consists of 6 road wheels with the idler at the front, a drive sprocket at the rear, and 3 return rollers supporting the inside of the track. Shock absorbers are fitted at the wheel stations. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.